Well, according to one person at least, well, yes, well, let's just say who it is. Call a spade, all that sort of thing, yes? Apparently, according to Meghan Markle, she never had a problem with His Majesty the King and wants the world to know. Let me explain. Hi, nice to see you. You all right? Thank you so much as ever for your time today. And as ever, lovely to have your company. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers. It's lovely to see you. We'll have a quick wave. Yes, come on. You've got to get involved, absolutely. It's a bit of exercise, as I often say here on the show, but it is lovely to have your company, and thank you for supporting the channel. Be nice to each other. We've got a great friendship group across the whole board here. Some lovely people that you just get a chance to meet and have a chat with. And I love it when you bond with each other, even if it's in different places. Even if it's a typed conversation, it's a bit of company. It's getting the brain going, isn't it? The matter, thinking stuff like that. And it's lovely when you get in touch with things when I've mentioned stuff and I've said, did you do this? Or did you, yes, and you think, I'm not alone, you see. Wonderful, isn't it? That's what I love about it all. Now, one person you could say has had, well, she believes she's had a tough time. Nonetheless, it's none other than the former royal Meghan Markle. And according to a source that was working with her up until recently, it's an interesting sort of thing because, with people like Meghan and Harry, they plant stories in the hope, that they will get out in the public domain, rather than doing a big interview or, in fact, putting it out in a piece or whatever. They basically tell employees what they want them to know, what they think is the narrative that they want to get out there. And whether you believe this or not, this is I've worked with enough micro celebrities in my time. This is how they do it. They'll tell you a secret and say, don't tell anyone. Then they decide to wait to see whether you've told someone or indeed maybe you've dropped it in a press release, whatever. They tell you everything in a controlled way. Now, as ever, we have to say allegedly, but what's fascinating about talking to this particular individual was apparently the relationship that Meghan Markle enjoyed alongside His Majesty the King. And you see, when you think about it, at the time, the Prince of Wales was, let's be honest, incredibly welcoming and possibly at points even suggesting to his late mother, our wonderful Queen Elizabeth, that we should relax things and enjoy things a little bit more. His youngest son was finally happy, there was a marriage on the cards, things were going their way. According to Meghan, yes, apparently Prince Charles, as he then was absolutely cock-a-hoop, delighted that she'd asked him to step into the fray after her father had let her down so badly to half walk her down the aisle. The story I got told was simply that he was stunned that he was being dumped halfway down the aisle in St George's Chapel in Windsor. But Meghan never lets a good story get in the way of the truth, as we know. Now, the reason behind this is, she's trying to come up with a plot, a sort of damage limitation, because even her brand new team realise the damage that has been done and is irreparable in many respects, not just the curtsy and all of that sort of stuff, but really the relationship. Now, Meghan believes that people will accept her apology, her new narrative, if she aims it at somebody who she considers to be the epicenter of the royal family, which of course King Charles is. No mention of Camilla or indeed Catherine, the Princess of Wales, because they're not high enough in Meghan's vision. Do you understand how this works now? And the former employee basically said that she truly believed, that Meghan truly believed that if she could get a contact back in with His Majesty the King, not only could she repair their relationship, but she could also repair the broken relationship of his lost father. That's right, Harry's lost father. And finally put the royal narrative back on track. And as she also pointed out, and this is, shall we put this nicely without being caught, all around the time of the American Riviera thing, right, happening, well, apparently, that really is up to him. If he wants to reach out, Meghan is there ready to listen, help and guide and put the family back on track. Isn't that kind of her? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.